This is the Storm Warning Show. Let's go. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1 Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1 Radio.com. Turn the radio up. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio. BKS1. God bless y'all.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy, some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio, and this is the Storm Warning Show. Hey, I'm
good. It's your brother from another mother, J. Rooted Damager, representing, and I'm checking out the Storm Warning Radio Show with DJ Storm the General and Hurricane Kiss on BKS1Radio.com. You know what time it is. Tune in. Peace.
Go. Hey, what's up? I'm Chauncey Black. I'm Eve Williams.
I'm Mark Middleton.
I'm Levi Allure. And we are Blackstreet. And you're watching the Storm Warning Show. No diggity, no doubt. Storm Warning, not warning.
He got it.
You. What's good, beautiful people? Another Thursday night. Yes. Another Thursday night. We are in the building. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Every show I'm excited.
Exciteder.
We're gonna check and see if that's a word.
Exciteder.
But shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Listen, another Thursday night with the Storm Warning Show.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody, no matter what platform you are watching us on.
Absolutely.
We're just happy you are here.
Yes.
I'm glad I woke up this morning. I'm glad
Amen.
you woke up this morning.
Amen.
I'm glad y'all woke up this morning. If you're watching the show, but nah, I'm just excited because I'm about to talk to a guest, right? That's also a friend of BKS1 Radio. He's doing big things, and he's out in Cali and everything, and he's going to be chiming in with us a little later on in the show.
Awesome.
So I'm excited about that. But a lot's going on. Yeah, a whole lot going on and everything. We're going to talk about, man, we got some topics tonight.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, we're going to do the interview with our guests, but we got some topics tonight and everything. So you're going to want to share it out right now. Hit that share button right now. Just click it like that. And we got some things we're going to be discussing tonight on the Storm Warning Show. But first and foremost, got to introduce my partner.
Do we have to?
Yes. One of my favorite Puerto Ricans. You already know. Hurricane Kiss, 1/3 of the R&B group Allure. You know how we get down. Let's get it. Hey. 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 Hey, to the. Hey. Okay. All right. Okay. That's all I got.
Okay, that's all I got. And as always, my man 100 grand to the left of me. The reason why the storm warning show is even possible. Shout outs to the CEO or one of the head honchos of this thing here. DJ Storm on the General, El General, El Chocolatito, El Jefe is what I like to call him. All that good stuff. But he likes to be called humbly Storm on the General.
Peace and blessings.
But you good though? How you feeling?
I'm good. You know, lot going on for the month of August, September, all of that. I know you got some things coming up.
Yes.
And then we got some things coming up together.
Yes.
Yes. So, you know, tomorrow we have Frozen Fridays at the American Legion.
Yes.
137. Oh, we be having so much fun. Y'all got to come out. If you're in the area, if you're in the Jersey area, come out to the American Legion, and that's located at 137 New Market Road.
Denella, New Jersey.
Yes. And have a great time. It's sponsored by Tom Murray of Smack and Rolls.
Absolutely.
And everything. And shout out to Terry and Pete.
Yes.
And everybody
and our
there.
bartenders, Rock and Tanya.
Yes, Rock and Tanya, great bartenders and everything. But come on out tomorrow. It starts from 6:30. I'm gonna say until because I'll be saying 6:30 to 10:30.
10:30, and sometimes we rock out to like 11:30.
Yeah, sometimes we go
12.
longer and rock out. But come on out and have a good time with myself and Hurricane Kiss. All right, it's Frozen
and the crowd
Friday
is
karaoke.
Growing. The crowd is growing. It's been growing since we first started, but I really want to just give a shout out to I say karaoke family because the same faces always pop up every week, and they bring more people, and then them people bring more people.
Absolutely.
So it's been a great time. It's always good vibes, just good energy. Bring your best shower voice.
Yes.
You don't have to know how to sing.
You don't. Yeah.
You know,
just
come
and
have
fun.
a good time. That's it. Get some free wings, some smack and rolls.
Some smack and rolls. Get there early to get those.
Get there early, get those, and have a drink, and just rock out.
Yes. And
always
then
a good time.
Next week, August 16th, you won't be here.
Yes.
But it's going down in the city of Plainfield. It is the official Queen City Street Fair. It's going down. This year it's going to be at the whole City Hall block on Watchung Avenue. Yes. All right. It's from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. And listen, it's going to be food trucks, game booths, carnival rides, family fun, raffles, and more. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. But this year hosting is comedian, none other than comedian G.L. Douglas.
Yeah,
and
my girl.
also comedian Sofia Negron. Yes. Will be hosting along with her.
I saw Sophia Negron live one time. She's a good time.
And it's kind of, besides myself, it's kind of an all-female lineup, right? So for the DJs, we got the female DJ Storm.
Nice.
Right? And then we got Lady Shay, DJ Lady Shay. Then we got DJ KT. And then we got line dance queen herself, Crystal Ballum, doing what she does, man, with that line dancing thing.
Yeah.
And then listen, you know, for some local performances, you know, our local stars, the Plainfield Vikings cheerleaders going to be doing their thing, but also a nice performance by the 40 Plus Double Dutch Club.
Nice.
They're going to rock out the their thing. And I want to do Queen City's first sing-along set. So we're going to end off the night with a huge sing-along set.
That's gonna be nice.
Where everybody joining in, singing along. I'm going to rock them sing-along joints, and we just going to have a good time. So that's going to be next Saturday, August 16th, 4 p.m. sharp. Y'all come on out and just have a good time, family vibes and all of that. Just come on out.
Located at City Hall, 515 Watchung Avenue.
Yes.
So y'all come out and support. It's always a beautiful event. A lot of dope vendors. The food is always amazing.
Oh,
the drinks. It's always, there's always something to do or something to purchase.
It's definitely going to be a vibe.
Yes, as always.
And then August 30th, yes, me and Hurricane Kiss, we taking it to another level.
Keeping the karaoke train going.
With the ultimate karaoke party.
Yes.
And this is going to be at the Plainfield Performing Arts Center. Yes, this was sanctioned by the Plainfield Performing Arts Center. The ultimate karaoke party. Oh, we're gonna act up. Listen, it's gonna be food, mimosas, 3 viewing screens.
Nice.
We're gonna have 3 viewing screens. I'm gonna set it up that way, right, for karaoke.
But the space is perfect for that. It's a nice space.
Yes. So definitely come on out. This is Saturday, August 30th, 7 p.m. to 11. Get there early. come put your karaoke song that you want to sing in. But for all the karaokeers, this is going to be the place for you to be.
Yes.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to have fun that night. All right, you all invited.
Everybody.
All right, you invited.
Come on down.
It is free, a free event. Come on out and have a good time. All right, with myself, DJ Storm, known the General, and Hurricane Kiss. So that's August 30th at 7 o'clock. Save the date now. I got all of that out the way.
Oh, can I announce my stuff real quick?
Yes.
Okay, so really quickly, I didn't get a chance to load the flyers, but Tuesday, August 12th, we're going to be performing on the Shadow Boat Ride in memorial of our brother Kango. He's been having a birthday boat party for years, and he's not here anymore, but we're going to keep it going anyway in celebration of him. We're going to be performing for that, so shout-outs to T-Shaw and his son and everybody who's been, putting it together. Shout-outs to Punchline for reaching out to us in regards to that. You can get tickets on Eventbrite. It's Tuesday, August 12th, and the boat sails at 8 p.m. sharp. So you can go to official Allure 97 and see the flyer for that. And if you are in the New York area and you're not coming out to Plainfield, you can see us at the Brooklyn Amphitheater for the Funk Flex R&B birthday celebration featuring us, Adina Howard, Christopher Williams, So For Real, Gina Thompson, and Mr. Cheeks.
Nice.
It's going to be a dope lineup. Yes,
Shout out to Wally Dixon on the check-in. Shout out. What's up, and one
hey,
superstar.
Yeah.
Yes, that street ball star.
Yeah, man. Oh,
yes,
man,
yes.
Did you hear
Main
about...
event.
Did you hear about Tip Dog from the Rucker?
Nah, what happened?
He was killed by his son.
Ah, man.
Yeah, that just reminded me when you said Wally. Hey, Wally, how are you? Blessings.
Yes, main event in the
terrible
building.
news.
Shout out to Carla. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man.
Yeah.
Let me just get some love real quick. Shout out to Laverne. Shout out to Dee Dee Graham, what's good?
Hey,
What's good?
Dee.
What's up, fam? Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Elder Jason Hawks. And everybody on the check-in, man. Yeah, we got some information tonight.
Yes.
We got some information. I can't wait to talk to our guest to see what he's been up to. Haven't spoken to him in a minute, but he's got some things popping. And we got a lot we want to talk about topic-wise. A lot of craziness going on. Right now. People calling me. I'm doing a live show and everything. I'm going to have to let him know I'm doing a show. Bruh, I'm doing a show. Check my post, man.
Respectfully decline.
Yes. But hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit him right now. So he'd be like, "Oh, my bad. All right. There you go. But so you heard about? I posted it today, and it's funny. I want to read some of the comments and everything about this supposedly. And Charlemagne commented on it. So let me make sure. Yeah. So this is supposedly. Oh, God. Yeah, I got to talk about this, right?
Oh,
so
Jesus.
It says mysterious alien ship to attack and destroy Earth in November of this year. This is according to Harvard scientists, right? So now Charlemagne the God, y'all know him from the Breakfast Club and all of that. He said, why is this story being reported all nonchalantly?
Right.
Can we chalant about this?
Can we chalant, right?
Let's discuss. And I want to discuss that too, because there has been mass reports saying that there is something coming towards the Earth.
Right.
And they're saying it's about the
It's a
size.
sphere.
They're saying it's about the size of New York, right? So it's about the size of New York or whatever the case may be. And
they're also saying that there's some hot lava blob that's underneath New York, but they're also failing to let us know that it's going to take about 100,000 years to even get here, like something that's brewing underneath New York. My whole thing is why put fear in people?
Well, here's my thing.
Every
right?
single time.
So if something is coming in November, can it be after Thanksgiving?
That part.
No, I'm just saying.
Can I eat first?
Yeah, let me eat first. Let me get my grub on and all of that. Do y'all believe any of this? I mean, a lot of people, the scientists are riding with it and saying that something is coming.
Listen.
And something is coming within November, December mark.
I feel like better be safe than sorry, but my thing is even if it is going to happen, what are we to do?
Yeah,
what can we do?
Nothing we could do
There's
about it.
nothing we can do about it.
Nothing we could do about it anyway. This is why we got to have fun. We got to enjoy life. We got to love on each other because we don't know.
Right.
What's
Carla
happening.
said NASA is saying that it's a comet, but they're saying it's a slew of different things.
Yeah, I heard it's a comet.
It's a sphere.
A comet the size of New York.
A meteor, like.
So, I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Carla, I hope you're right.
Right.
I hope it's not no little funny-looking men.
But then again,
jumping out,
they
killing
had,
us all.
They had everybody afraid of the tsunami thing, and I heard it was like.
Well, no, I knew that wasn't. You can't really gauge that. You do know something's going to happen.
Right, but you don't really know until it's actually
like
happening.
a tsunami did happen. It just wasn't the magnitude.
It wasn't the magnitude that they expected.
Yeah,
right?
yes. Hold on. Let me go to this other thing too. But I don't know. You think there's other life out there in the universe besides us, besides humans?
At one point in my life, I did say that I did believe that there is another life form out there. Do I strongly believe it now? I don't know about strongly, but I kind of feel like there's something going on.
Something besides us.
Yeah.
That's living out there.
That's living out there, yeah. I mean, it hasn't been proven as of yet. I mean, there have been sightings of different things. I mean,
What's up, Cream?
We've all at one point in time seen some weird stuff. I've seen weird stuff in the street. Remember? Oh my God! Remember the night after the show when we saw those weird?
Yeah.
Me and Norm actually, I have it on video. There were these weird objects flying around Plainfield, and me and Norm we followed the car, leaving one night after the show, and it looked like blinking lights, but in a circle, and they kept moving real fast, and then slowing up, and then like hovering over, and I was like, wait a minute, that was kind of weird, and I still have that on video, so.
So Didi said, aliens walk among us daily. And then Carla said, absolutely there are aliens out there.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
I'm waiting for them to pop up at the next Starbucks.
God willing, I got about 30 good years of life left, right? God willing. Hopefully. 20 or 30. Right?
40.
Let's hope. Yeah, hey, I want to live as long as I can. But I'm just saying.
Don't put no number on it.
In my lifetime, I don't want to see nothing special.
Why?
I'm just saying.
Out of fear or because you just...
No, I'm just saying. If they come in, I don't want to be alive and they come in to attack.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, after I'm gone.
So you don't want to just sit on the porch and then something pops and you don't get the opportunity to be like, nano.
Nah.
No? Nano.
Because I know it won't be like nano.
It's not. It's going to get obliterated right on your steps.
I'm good.
Oh, my God. Didi said drones. Yeah, that's what they look like, but they were big. They were very big.
This next little story I want to talk about is for you ladies.
Oh, Lord.
You use lip gloss?
Yes.
Really?
Why?
All right, so this is what they're saying is, so now they're saying, you can contract herpes
without sex.
Without sex. It says doctors warn about the dangers of using lipstick testers in stores.
Well, yeah, but why would you do that? That's the stupidest thing you could do. Testers, like, seriously, in 2025?
So you see what that's
It was just one swipe of lipstick. Now I have herpes forever. That's what Alina said after a quick stop at the mall turned into a medical nightmare. She sampled the lipstick at a beauty counter, and within days, painful cold sores appeared on her lips. That is terrible.
Let me tell you something.
But seriously speaking, the testers are supposed to be for you to put them on either on your hand or you can get like one of those little swab things and look at what the color
They
looks
got
like.
testers for men, like the roll-on cologne.
Like you don't.
Cologne?
You should know nowadays, don't touch none of that.
I'm not messing with none of that.
You don't know who touched. You don't know if somebody walked into the other aisle, put it in their butt. Like anything can happen.
I'm with the spray, like the spray testers, like
not
for
even
men,
that.
For men cologne. Yeah, I'm with that. Like
not even that. You spray it on the paper, on the little what do they call it? Like the little palette swabs or whatever. You spray it on that. You whoosh it and you smell it. You shouldn't put anything on your skin that you don't know how you're gonna react to it. And nowadays, honestly, like I'm scared to even like test things out and smell it because you just don't know what people are doing and stuff in the stores. If it's not boxed up, I'm not trying to touch it.
All right.
I'm very skeptical about everything. I've never used a tester.
So be honest. Oh, you never used a tester?
I've never used
for
a
lip
lipstick?
gloss?
You gonna go into a Sephora where other people are using stuff, I'm trying this on and see what it looks like.
I've seen women do that.
That's not the smartest thing to ever do.
All right. I'm just saying. I've seen women.
Never use the testers. You don't know whose mouth is on what. People of all walks of life come there. You can have homeless people coming in there and they just acting like they're gonna try to buy something. They want to steal something and they testing it out. And then now your mouth, now you got a bum.
You said now we got a bum
Why
bump.
you got a bum bump? That's terrible.
Laverne said, "Wow, never that."
Yeah, like what? No, I'm not sampling no lipstick.
Yeah, and then Carla talking about the aliens again. She said aliens have been here for years.
She said, hence Area 51.
They never disclosed. They don't think we could handle the knowledge of it. Yeah, I'm saying who knows? They hide a lot of stuff.
We
from
probably have friends that are aliens and don't even know, and they're just disguised as people.
us. Are you an alien?
E.T. Fun, huh?
We got our guest, good buddy of mine, joining us. Let's bring him on to the show. Author, writer, film producer, and all of that. I'm quite sure there's a whole bunch I'm leaving out.
Hopefully he's not an alien.
Welcome to the show, my brother Abdul, legit. What's good?
Welcome.
What's going on, Norm?
You, man. I see you moving.
Yeah, I'm out here in California in the moment. I've been out here for like the last couple of months working on the project. But yeah, I'm trying to move and shake out here in this industry. It's not easy, but
Oh, trust
you
me.
do what you can.
Trust me, I know. And for those that don't know, this brother's an author, writer, done screenplays, all of that. Co-produced and produced films and everything. I had to bring him on because we're always talking about the industry. And then people a lot of times inbox us and say, can you get somebody on from the industry that's a writer and blah, 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 because I want to know, what I have to do to get into that and all of that. So we have him on now. and he's doing his thing. But I'm gonna go back. I'm going to go all the way back to your book. Your book, man. I got to mess with you about that. this
Ignorance is contagious.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta mess with
I
you.
wrote that
yes.
a while ago.
Now, what inspired this whole book and for you to write this book, man?
What inspired the book is when I used to take this in high school. Wait, this is I'm going way back. But when I was in high school, we used to have a Black Student Union, and in the Black Student Union, they would have to discuss a bunch of different stuff. And one thing that they would discuss in one particular meeting was about a griot. What I didn't know what a griot was in terms of the idea of African storytelling and how the storytellings had messages. Right. So fast forwarding 10, 15 years later, I had these ideas of these stories I wanted to tell about these true incidents that happened and the lessons that I learned from those incidents. But all these stories were funny to me, where a blind date goes wrong, or a friend messes up my car, or something racist happened, but it was funny.
Right.
So I took all those stories and I decided to compile them to all the stories that I heard. Because I hear things in stories because I'm a writer, specifically screenplays. So I hear things in story, specifically dialogues. And if there's a particular piece of dialogue that I hear that catches me, that I know will deliver like a punctuation to a message, I'm like, okay, that's good. So I took that idea, compiled it into a bunch of stories. But Norm knows me. I joke all the time, but no one takes anything I say seriously at all.
Facts.
So I have my older brother who's also an author, and he's a life coach. So what I did was I compiled the stories and had the message in the stories, and then afterwards he would give the life lesson that you get from the story. Okay. So that's how that went, and the book did pretty well. It was like number 26 on Amazon at one point, and I got a lot of other it's self-published, but I got a lot of things that came from it, like a lot of really good things that came from it. So if there's any lesson I would say from that particular book is that if you can do something yourself that shows people your work, people will come to you and ask you for help. I hire you to do something else. Right. Because that book led me to other people who, oh, I like the way the dialogue you wrote on this. It was pretty funny. Could you punch this up for me? Or could you write this for me? Or I saw the book and I thought it was really cool because they were just short stories. You could catch them in one read. Mm-hmm. So if people are looking out here to look for a bit of information, whatever you can do to put something out there of yours that you can, so people can know what you do and show what your bona fides. Say that's your sort of your bona fides that it gives you in the industry what people know you can do, and then people will hire you.
Right. Yeah. So now I'm gonna take it back to the essence, man. You developed a whole love for like film producing, TV producing, that whole vibe back since you was in school. Because I know you was like an audio You learned audio and all of that.
I go further back. So my freshman year of high school, this is going way back. My freshman year of high school, families do what families do. Families separate. For a year, I lived with my mother in California. While I was in California, I went to school with Jaleel White. He was he was there. He played Urkel and then a couple cast members of Saved by the Bell, Lark Voorhees. They all lived like in the neighborhood in Pasadena.
Yes.
There's all these different people because Pasadena was a hub for actors, specifically Altadena, because Altadena was the hub for a lot of black people. But anyway, one of the days I was there, we got, because of Jaleel going to school there, we got tickets for Family Matter to go see the production of how Family Matter was done. And because that happened, I got to go see A Different World as well, because I think they were shot on similar lots or something to that effect. But that got me the bug to be like, oh my God, I can't act. I'm not the guy who can deliver a line or say something. That's not my skill set. But I look behind this and like, oh, who's the guy with the buttons? Who's the guy pushing those buttons? Who's the guy lighting up the boards? I want to do that. And there's ways to get to that, like a direct path to get to that.
Right.
Acting is a whole nother ball of wax. You got to take classes, and that's not even guaranteed. I can now go to an audio school and learn how to engineer sound, because that's what I did starting off. I was a sound engineer.
Right.
And learn how to sound engineer. I went to Institute of Audio Research. In the village. I took another class while I was in school. My school had a bunch of different production stuff, but that got me the bug, learning the production side of it. And then because I like to joke a lot and like to tell stories, the writing side came later. But it was first started with the production side of everything. Awesome. And then it went to high school. I went to Scotch Plains High. They had 2 TV stations, which was like a blessing in disguise. I left my mother's place in California to find out what I wanted to find out what I wanted to do as a freshman. Because my father asked me that thing. He was like, "What do you want to do with your life?" Like, your parents always ask you,
right?
And I just blurted out, "Oh, I want to work in television." And then the next year, like clockwork, he got me moving in with him in New Jersey, Scotch Plains, and I went to a high school that had 2 TV stations, and then I learned from there. And then I interned all these different places, a lot of free work, a lot of free labor, but I interned a lot. And that's what got me my first gig. My first actually television job was working sound for a company called Metro Channels, which is now MSG, Rainbow, it's part of Rainbow Media. But that's all that led up to that.
So let me ask you, from what I know, you wrote a lot of screenplays that people don't even know about. Because people talk about ghostwriting when it comes to rapping, when it comes to the music and all of that. But talk about the whole ghostwriting thing with screenplays.
Right.
And
I can't give out names because I had to sign contracts, right? So in my journey in trying to get in the business, I was in New York. Most writing is done in LA. That's where all the writing rooms and things happen. So the studios are out here. But you do have certain shows in New York that are well known for people. I had a friend whose friend worked for a particular show. It was Law and Order was one of the shows. CSI was one of the shows. But anyway, this particular friend had to go to a rehabilitation program, but didn't want to lose his job and needed someone to help him write a particular story. And I was telling him about the stuff, these I'm calling them street tales of stuff I had. So I'm just circling back real quick. So back in the day, I got into television. Television got me to know people in the club world. So I was working in the club world. So, I was at the Limelight, I was at Tunnel, I was at all the spots that people were going to. While I was in there, I met a lot of D-boys, street dudes, who I befriended because I knew a lot of the pretty girls, because the girl who I knew was a bartender. She introduced to her friends. I introduced those friends to these guys. And so that's sort of how it works.
Right.
So being around these groups of individuals, I heard a lot of stories and I saw a lot of stuff I saw. So I was telling somebody one of these stories and they were like, "Oh, that's similar to the story that he needs for this thing." So it sort of all meshed. the fact that I was just telling a particular story, and that story wanted to be something that they wanted to work on, or pieces of it, I should say, got me to ghostwriting that. That guy paid me for ghostwriting. I didn't, he got this credit and all that stuff, but I ghostwrote that. And then my name got in a particular circle, and other people started to hire me to ghostwrite their projects, whether it be a book, whether it be a comedy, whether it be whatever it is. But I got into the ghostwriting circle, and it's good upfront money. It's really good upfront money if you can get the work, but it's you lose all the credit stuff that you really need to stay long lasting in this business. You don't get the credit, points on the back end. You don't get like a lot of stuff you don't get, but you get the upfront cash.
Yeah, people don't realize the credit is just as important as the money.
Yeah,
it's more important actually because it can get you other gigs, bigger gigs.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But
and on the show, if I work on a project and I'm a writer, I'm a producer, and let's say a director, or let's scratch that. I'm a writer, producer, and I created this project. Those are 3 separate checks.
Right.
3 separate royalties. Those are back end money that you can get that gets you money on the long end. Like that's and it's really good money.
Right.
Like back end money when things were dry and COVID was happening and a bunch of other stuff. My back end saved me. No pun intended, pause or whatever, but it held me through when the money wasn't coming, because this business is ups and downs, ebbs and flows. I've been balling out sometimes, and sometimes I'm eating beans and rice for 2 weeks straight because I ain't got nothing but $20 in my pocket. Like that's just the game.
So even in a situation like that, so it's not really like a loss, so to speak. Like if you don't get the credit and you're kind of on the back end of things and nobody really knows that you're a part of a specific project that could be huge. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as it's paying the bills, it's still a great situation.
Not a loss. Yeah, like if you get the back end points or the credits, if something that pops, you're good. Okay. You're really good, especially depending on now what this industry does is they have funny accountants, so they'll make. You're not going to get $1. Like everybody talks about Coogler, $1 that he got. That's a different ball game. You're getting points after gross or adjusted gross or something to that effect. Maybe like adjusted gross or net, most likely net. After everybody recoups marketing, and they'll write out you got to pay for the donut that someone ate, the cup of water someone drank. Like they'll write all of that stuff down. Right. And then if it pops, you'll catch your back end, and when you get your back end money, the royalty money is, it's a lot of us. Got a lot of us. I saw some checks a couple times. I'm like, yo, okay. I'm like, hey. I'm like, I can do something with this. I can do something with this.
So what was the first time?
It's not crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was the first time you actually got credit for something that you wrote? Like, what was your first project that you got credit for?
First credit. My first credit. I'm trying to think. All right, so there were steps to it. My first credit, I actually got my name on screen. That's a national broadcast. I got credit for doing sound engineering stuff for the WE channel. They have a show called Full Frontal Fashion, and I worked on that. So that got me that credit. And then I left that job and became a talent booker for a music show. And I got that credit. And then my writing credit started to come in when I worked on, what did I do? What was I working on? I did a pilot. I wrote a pilot. And that's my first official writing credit. And then after that, I started working with a company called I Am Cinema. And like a friend of mine hooked me up with them. Like it wasn't even through an agent. That's the other part. Like it wasn't through an agent. It was a friend of mine who was an actress. Said my boys and a writer, he's really good. I went to them, and then they said, hey, could you help us with this pilot? And that worked on something else, and I got credit for that. And then it just started, my credit started building to the point of I can use it now as the more credits you have and the better that you have with those credits, the better your pay is.
Right.
That's all the credits are for the pay. It's really for nothing else. It really doesn't matter. All this stuff is art, but it'll bump your pay up, because my pay went from ghostwriting charging $25,000 a script for a TV show. Mind you, that's the low ball. I didn't know that was the low ball because if you really got on it, you could get like 80. And I got hit with the low because I wasn't union. I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And I was ghostwriting and no one knew about it. So I got 25 for that, like $25K for that.
Right.
And then when I started jumping up and it started going like 25. And then when I got for actual credits, it dipped. So I was off the books, 25, on books, I was getting like 5, and then went to 10. And then 10 got me to 25, and 25 got me to 40.
Right.
And 40 moved up, and it just kept going up after that. So so it just kept moving up, escalating after that, and then points come with it, and the credit comes with it, and then like I said, I did a film that's on Peacock now called what's it called? There was what's the name of that? Oh, The Perfect Mother. You can find it on Peacock. But I co-wrote that one.
Right.
Yeah, The Perfect Mother. And that one, because it was on Peacock, everybody saw it. That bumped me up a lot. A lot.
Was there ever a situation or a time where you knew you weren't going to get credit for something specific that you were doing and you opted out of it, no matter how good the pay was? Like, you know, sometimes you can get a project and you really want people to know that you're behind it because it means a lot when people know that it's your work. Have you ever like backed out of a situation because you really, really wanted the credit?
I backed out of situations, but it was less about the credit and more about the content.
Okay.
That's a whole nother thing. I got into this space where I didn't want to perpetuate certain stereotypes, perpetuate certain ideas.
Okay.
You know, if you really, I don't want to get into like conspiracy theories because we can go to a whole other realm. But once you're around this business a long enough time and you start to go to the party and start to meet people, you realize that there are certain agendas being played out. And it's played out in stories. And those stories are slowly incremented in your story. And they'll come to you and like what you have already and say, hey, can you just adjust this to this? Can you make this this? It's these little minor details, but it's pushing home a bigger narrative that they're trying to get across.
Absolutely.
And if you sit back, for me, it's sit back and they was like, there's one company that I had pitched an idea to Nickelodeon. The idea I pitched to Nickelodeon, people love it. I got so far up the chain, I was one step away from the go. I met with the vice president of Nickelodeon at the time, years ago. And I was asked to change one thing they wanted me to change, and I wouldn't do it. And they wanted me, and this is, mind you, I know it's the wrong time to make this statement because of everything that's going on, but my characters were African American, and they wanted me to change them to Jewish, and I wouldn't do it. Like that, it went away.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Like that.
Wow. Says a lot.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
And I'm not, mind you, I'm not disparaging anybody.
Right.
I specifically wrote the story for my nephew at the time, who was a young African-American kid. I wanted him to show a positive image of a black family, in this particular story. And I put it out there, and they were like, oh, we love it, we love it, we love it, we love it, we love it. And then, oh, yeah, by the way, can you change this one thing? And I was like, I can't do that.
We would love it more if the characters were Jewish.
Right,
we would love it more.
It's like you're taking away the whole essence of what the role is.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
They didn't even, it wasn't even them. They put me with somebody else who was another writer who worked for them. Okay. And that guy suggested it. And I told him no. And then didn't hear nothing from the company. So it wasn't like the company told me no. Nickelodeon never said no to me. I was placed with a guy going back and forth because this is one of the in-house producers. I said, no, I don't. And I was explaining why. And they were like, but they never told me no. It just went away.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
All right.
Real quick, Dee Dee Graham said, hey, Duel. She said, proud of you, inspiring. Shout out to Karen Elaine Davis for checking in.
Oh, shout out to Karen Elaine Davis. She's an aspiring writer as well. Nice. So I'm going to play this clip for you, right? And I'm going to play the clip. And then I want you to tell us what brought this about, your role in it, and all of that. So I'm going to play this clip.
So where are we going in the morning? It's so urgent. Huh?
To make an investment.
thinking about getting a BBL done.
Come on, Lisa. Don't let social media get to your head.
That's why I was skeptical to tell you. You're always saying something condescending.
What do we got here?
Girl found dead, wrapped in plastic several hours ago.
Do you know if your daughter has had any interaction with the Dr. Melissa Trish?
I don't have any information for you about Vanessa.
In my professional opinion, there's way too many risk factors associated with the surgery.
But I thought the BBL was supposed to be minimally invasive.
I'm sorry, I can't go through with the procedure.
But I know someone who can do the procedure for you. Call me when you're ready. I can help you get locked in.
You don't think calling a doctor from a number given to you by some strange lady should set off a few red flags?
It's only a red flag if you make it one.
Now, I am gonna need your phone. You'll get it back after surgery when the doctor has released you along with the rest of your belongings.
Did you have your procedure today? Do you remember what happened?
And it looks like your vanity got the best of you too.
All right. Tell me about this trailer right here.
So that's that's trailer for a movie called Clinic that I co-wrote. You can find it on Apple TV. I think you can find it on Tubi. You can find it on Amazon Prime. It started off on Amazon Prime, but anyway, so I was there's a company, I Am Cinema, Sharon and Alicia, two really great women out of Atlanta. I've worked with them on several projects because of stuff that I've seen growing up, and I think this is true for maybe Norm, your generation, our generation, maybe is that we've seen a lot. We're outside, so all those catalogs of violence and things that we've seen can be used. It can be picked off and used. So when I was working with these ladies for a bunch of different projects, they knew I could write violence really well. They knew I could come up with a story of how a person would get murdered, why they would get murdered, and so they came up with this idea of Clinic about a young lady. She wants to fall to the trend of getting a BBL or get plastic surgery, and there was a serial killer of serial killer of women who wanted to get plastic surgery. And mind you, there's a whole backstory that we created about this particular woman, which we should see the project because it's actually full circle. It's not like cheesy where you think, oh, she's just killing people just because they get plastic. No, there's a reason behind all of this stuff.
Right.
But that's how I got pulled into the project. And then we sat there, we went to writer's room, we wrote it up, we come up with these different ideas. It's really fun. With this particular group of women, they're just fun to write with. They're really fun to write with. Nothing's off because I can come up with some stuff that's just so left field, and they never ever shun it. And that's some of the best people to work with. That you could just say whatever idea you have, and they'll go, okay, let me, tell me about it. And then if you can explain it well enough, they go in the script.
Nice, nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. I know you did some short stories too, like. I think this one right here, Three Blind Mice.
Yes, Three Blind Mice. And matter of fact, everybody can go watch it on YouTube now. It came out 3 days ago, officially. Three Blind Mice. I co-produced that, and I was also a script consultant. And now they're going to, thank God, they're going to be filming the next. It's a series. And it's going to go, they're going to film the next 7-8 episodes coming up really soon, like in the next couple of months or so. We're going to be working on that. Actually, we're actively working and looking for writers and working on that project right now. So,
nice.
But it's about 3 young ladies who live in Baltimore. It's sort of the blind leading the blind is the idea of it. Like they're trying to help each other out, but no one, when you're in college, when you're just trying to find your way in the world, you do the best you can. And sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. Everybody got their own hang-ups and pickups, and especially from our community, all from single parenthood to adoption to financial issues like college for for African Americans or Black people, just Black people, it's not the same experience like it is for a lot of other people because the finances aren't there,
Right.
and the struggles you have to go through are way just more arduous than it is for, I would have to say, almost any other group of people.
Yeah.
So trying to find your way in college is not an easy gig.
How hard is it to take a project from the thought process?
See?
Yeah, from the thought process, you writing it, boom, 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 you got it all together. I want to shop this. I think this would be a great TV show or a great film or whatever. Like, how hard is it to?
So the writing part is, I think, the easiest part, possibly. Because there's a if you know how, there's a structure to writing TV shows. You got to know, you're rolling. You got to know how many seconds you got to do before that. If you're going to write comedy, how many jokes a page, because they want a particular joke a page. How many bumps till I get to the climax of what's going on with the story. So there's a structure to writing. So if you can figure out the structure to writing, opportunities will come to get it on screen. Are you talking about other people funding it or you funding it? Because that's a whole independent and studios are different. Studios it's damn near impossible. It's a drop in a bucket. Studios, that system is very, very what's the word I'm looking for? It's incestuous. It's sort of people helping their family members and their girlfriends
So
and
it's,
their.
it's who you know.
Who you know, yeah.
It's
know somebody.
all who
somebody.
you know.
Yeah.
It's all who you
all
know.
who you know.
And I
Yeah,
think
there are
that's
people who
like
I've seen people. I've seen people get a deal with a storyboard with just, hey, a 2-page outline of what the story is. And I've seen people who had some amazing stories and no one would look at it.
Wow.
It's all who you know, and it's gate kept like you would not believe.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's insane. You can't even go to a studio without going through a representation. And there has to be a manager who's officially on the books with the WGA or the Producers Writers Guild or something like that, or you got to have someone who knows someone who can get you inside to speak to a president, a vice president, or whatever it is. And even that is kind of sketchy because it's so gatekept, man. It's insane. Like, I'm out here now, and I've been to a couple places. And the conversations I'm having is like, it's slow. It's like really slow. I'm out here because I live in Florida. I've been out here for a couple of months because of the job. I got the job before I came out here. Out here, people are trying. It's just slow, man. I had some friends of mine who come out here, and if they see this, man, God bless them. They did a job and made some really good money off the job doing like real estate stuff.
Right.
And came out here to try to pursue their career, and almost blew the whole bag that they got from selling a piece of property just to try to get out here, stay a couple of months, meet some people, mingle, all that stuff.
Right.
And the sad part about it is, in this game, how you get on is like, people think, oh, you go to the parties, you go to the after events, you go to, nope. It'll be a dinner somewhere. You meet somebody at a dinner somewhere who's the vice president of such and such, or you go to a bowling thing and meet a guy who's the vice president. We met a guy who got in Terry O'Neill, real good dude, head of SAG Music. He's head of SAG Music. This guy's a big deal out here. Get a guy ride to the airport.
Wow.
That's how I met him. And we became friends because he needed a ride. I was like, hey, I'm going that way anyway. I'm going to the airport too. Whatever. It's black man. I help my brother out.
Right.
He's a somebody. That's how you meet people. It'll be a dinner, but the parties are just something else. It's not, if you want to go for fun, if you want to go to hang out, meet girls, all that stuff, act or take pictures and do the Instagram stuff, it works for that world.
Right.
If you're trying to be an influencer, something in that world, it works. But if you're trying to get in the game, like really, really work, it hardly ever pans out.
Yeah.
Hardly ever pans out.
Yeah.
So I had a quick question because Dee Dee just actually mentioned it, and I was on my brain to say when you asked the last question. She said Tyler can use some more writers, right? So
yes,
there's a lot of conversation about I don't want to say the wrong thing because I love Tyler. I think Tyler Perry is he's an extraordinary writer. I think he has really great ideas. But you do find yourself not you, I'm just saying, just in general, as a writer, how hard is it for you or easy to be able to just come up with different ideas? Because I think sometimes people get, they kind of get stuck in this path of like the same type of scenarios,
following what everybody else is doing.
Like following what everybody else is doing, but also like not being able to come up with like
same storyline,
new things to talk about. So like when you said earlier, like I've seen a lot, people don't take me seriously. So you seem like you have like a vivid imagination. So is it easy for you to be able to come up with different what's the word I'm looking for? Jesus, just ideas,
different stories,
just
idea
different
stories.
Ideas, whether it be fiction or real life experiences. Is that hard as far as like that's concerned?
It's not difficult if you expose yourself to more than just what you know.
Gotcha.
If you just expose yourself to, if I just expose myself to Jersey and specifically North Jersey, Central Jersey, my stories are going to kind of be the same.
Right.
Traveling helps. Books help me a lot. Reading about different places, learning about different writers who wrote specific way, how they wrote. Some were very technical in their writing. Some were just vivid and poetic and imagination. So a lot of that helped me in terms of writing style. The ideas come from just imagination. Like, don't stunt. Don't tell yourself no. All this creates, we as a community, and I'm just saying we because we're Black, we stunt ourselves a lot of times by just saying no. Or telling kids to just, deal with reality. And it's like, your imagination can take you so far. You have no idea how far whatever you come up with, if you can think about it at some point, it can become a reality. Right. So don't stunt yourself. So the ideas aren't hard to come across. It's just getting those ideas and making them, structuring them for an audience.
Right.
That's where a lot of these copycats and a lot of these repetitive stories come about, is the fact that they find an audience. They know this audience wants this particular thing, and they'll gravitate to this particular thing, so they'll pump it out. It's like Chicago and drill music. They all saying the same thing, but they'll keep pumping it out. Or back in the day with us, when our music a little bit eclectic because of where we came from, but at a point, everybody was a dope boy, and everybody had a dope boy story. Right. And that was they're pumping it out because that was the market.
Yeah.
These ideas, a lot of these places, your agent will tell you, hey, this is what they're looking for. They'll tell you that off the rip. They'll say, hey, listen, it ain't about what you created. Hey, they're looking for Hallmark movies. Right. Around this time right now, I got a call yesterday that said, hey, such and such is looking for Christmas movies, because right now they start getting Christmas movies and they start producing them for Christmas. So I got a call yesterday, said, hey, you got anything in the stash? All writers write and they put something away for whatever. And most people come up with it's called the 8-act structure. We all have our TV shows, which is 8-act structures and particular. So you'll just for the purpose of seeing if you can work, you'll do a Christmas story, a Valentine's Day story, Thanksgiving story, something to that effect, because you'll know they're going to be looking for that every year. Someone's going to be looking for that sort of thing. And that's another way to get in. But but it's what the people are asking for. And and a lot of times the audience that you're trying to feed, you're just feeding them what they want instead of what they need. Sometimes in order to be more creative, you got to give people what they need. And more people I want to spend my money. If I only got X amount of dollars in this particular economy, and I'm going to go take my whole family, which is going to wind up being a couple $100 worth of whatever in the car and the meal and the popcorn or whatever it is. I want something I know I'm going to guarantee to like. Right. And that's where these things come into play. Where they go, I got to give them McDonald's because McDonald's stay the same all the time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that's what they're going to go for.
Right.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Is there any particular director that you can, not see yourself working, but that you would like to work with, like to partner with, to maybe write something for, like a
of course, yeah. There's a ton of them. Chris Nolan is dope. Ryan Coogler's amazing. I love Spike. I love Spike's movie. I've always loved Spike movies. Big fan. Sophia Coppola, I think, is really amazing. Even what is her name? She's Smith. What is her name? She's been doing a lot of TV stuff with BMF, and I think she's really talented. One of the twins. She's a twin. Her and her sister, they're both in acting. Sidra, I think it's Smith or whatever name.
Yes. Tasha and Sidra.
Yeah. I think she's really, really talented. There's a lot of really, really young up and comers. Some, Tarantino is always
Quentin. I was about to say Tarantino. Yeah.
Tarantino's there. I would love to work with Denzel, because Denzel, to me, as a director, sometimes gets the best out of his actors.
Yeah.
Like directors are really for actors and not for the behind the scenes stuff. They're for the actors. Your DP is going to take care of your shots. Your lighting guy is going to take care of your lighting, makeup. Behind the stuff is taken care of. Specifically, you have a crew. The directors, your shots are already selected before you even go into production most of the times. And if you do anything else, it's going to be like pickup shots or something like that, or some B-roll stuff that you're going to use.
Right.
So all that stuff is established. The director's specifically for the actors to get the best out of the actors and have that translate on camera. And a lot of times, acting coaches, people who used to act or at least took an acting class, get the best out of that. That's why Coogler is really good. That's why Denzel is really good. That's why there's a lot of people out there who are really amazing directors that are you know. Oh, and there's one in particular I like. I don't think he's good with actors, but I just like his eye. That's one of the. I always wanted to do a retro '90s movie with like Hype Williams.
Oh yeah.
Because in my mind, Belly is just like always, like cinematography shot for shot. Belly, mute the audio. Just mute the audio.
Right,
and
right.
look at it.
Right.
It's
just the visuals. The visuals alone.
I mean, it's beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
It really is. The shots are selected. It's really good. He made Irvington look like down south.
Yeah. And we just had Terrell Hicks on our show.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. She was great, and I loved her. What's the other one she did with Caligula? Bronx-Tale. Love Mrs. Bronx. Mrs. Bronx-Tale.
Yeah. She actually came into.
And she can sing too.
Yeah. She actually came into the studio like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, really talented sister. Really talented sister. I wish she would have got more. I saw her doing a lot. She held a space like during that. She had a run.
Yes.
Where there was like her and a lot of other Black women, and she was just so beautiful. Could act, could sing. Like I saw her doing all these other stuff, but the game does what the game does. Like a lot of people. I want to just say this for anybody watching. If you see another actor out there that you used to know, or you see a writer or hear about a producer or something like that, and they're not doing nothing, it's not because they're not talented. It's the opportunities and the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I'm not going to get into the full scope of it, but this game is dirty.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Facts.
Like, this game is dirty. And I got it in high school. So I got to see every level of the dirt. But we all love the art, so it becomes something different for us.
Listen, if you write something and you see Terrell Hicks playing that role,
absolutely,
bro, I'll link y'all up.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a conversation with her last week, I think. I told her, I said, to me, like being a young girl watching her in Bronx-Tale, like I was like, she set the standard. You know what I mean? For like, not just Black women, but just for young actresses to be able to just know that they can do it. And the funny thing is that she looks exactly the same.
She does.
She looks exactly the same. Like she hasn't aged, and she needs to be in like bigger projects. Like there's no reason, like he said, you went from Bronx-Tale to Belly, and those are two classic movies. Like there has to be a script out there for her. She has to make a comeback in like a big way that way. I definitely still
she did a movie recently with a friend of mine named Brave Williams. I think they shot it in DC. I can't remember the name of it. If I can remember the name of it, but she was in it. And I heard nothing but great stuff about her as a person and as a talent. Yeah. So big ups to her, man.
Yeah, no doubt. I gotta ask you this, bro, because a lot of people when they talk about getting these parts and like we all know it's cliquish and it's who you know and everything like that. But does an agent make a difference?
It very much so makes a difference. Agents have pull. Agents get you in circles. Agents get you work. Right. They can what an agent will tend to do, or an agency will tend to do, is that if you get in with them, they'll bundle you with somebody else. So it'll be, I got the director and the writer, or I'll put you with the screenwriter and we'll pitch you as a package. So, but agents, they're the conduits to the other room. Like you can't get into the other room until an agent or a lawyer with I tried to get so many Netflix meetings prior to having a representation that wouldn't, we can't do it unless your agent had worked with us before or whatever the thing is. Because the rules are the rules. There are specific rules in this business that says you as a person cannot talk directly. You have to go through an agent or a lawyer or a manager or something to that effect. and it's set up that way, for. But then again, you have a union and a bunch of other things in play as well. But I mean, agents will get you in every. The bigger the agent, the easier it is to get into every room, and then So part of it is not even getting in the room; it's getting you to the room. Isn't always the office building; it's the dinner party at such and such's house on the hill, or the cigar lounge, or the barbecue, or the bar mitzvah, or the bar mitzvah, or the bar mitzvah.
Right.
Duly noted.
Listen. And I'm not saying this as a bad thing. I'm saying I met more people.
I got you.
We get it.
Being invited.
I got you.
Yeah.
I hear that. Let me tell you, my circles, because I'm still in some heavy circles, bro. So like in my circles, they say the exact same thing. Connect with the bar mitzvah of the bar mitzvah of the bar.
True.
Connect.
And it's not. I'm not saying. I hope no one takes what I'm saying as a slight.
No, it's not.
That's not what it is.
It's just facts.
Right. I'm telling you from my experiences, I've made more connections and met more people at those sort of social events than I did going into any office.
Right.
Golfing, and I can't even golf. But they'll go they'll golf or play tennis, and then after they have lunch someplace that wherever it is, and you'll sit there and you'll talk and converse and hey, and they'll bring it up. Oh yes, I heard. So what? And they'll ask you, what do you do? And if they like you, they take a liking to you.
Boom.
Whoever the they is, whoever the person being the agent or whatever, if they take a liking to you, to the moon.
Yeah.
Now, okay, are you one of those? Because I know, like, even today, like, at this point in my life and in the game, whatever like that, like, so me and you dabble a lot with acting ourselves, right? Yeah. And we're on some Tubi movies, we're on some Tubi movies, but do you follow the industry news a lot? So, for instance, the other day I just found out that Garcelle Bouvet.
Yes, we know Garcelle.
Yes. Yeah, she got a deal, like a big deal.
Oh, wow.
Now with Lifetime. Huge deal. So I know she's looking for writers and stuff like that. Like, do you follow news like that? Like, the industry news like that, and be like, oh, let me make this call to Garcelle. She just got this big deal. Or let me try to get a connect with Garcelle. She just got this big deal. She's going to need writers.
Lifetime in general needs writers.
Yes, but I have to hear it before it makes public. Because once it gets public, everyone knows about it and everyone's making those calls.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff I hear is from friends exchanging information. Hey, did you hear such and such has got this? Or hey, did you hear such and such has got that? Or did you hear like I said, my friend Christy Ferris, she's the one who plugged me in with I Am Cinema, who got me working on the two movies that you just showed, the two trailers that you showed. So, but yeah, it's always it's once it hits the public, just you can forget about it because normally at that point they just go into their circle.
Right.
And if you're an outsider, it's hard to get to. But before that, yeah, you can. If you know that Issa Rae started a management company, she's just starting it. You try to get into that world, but it has to happen sooner than once it gets the shade room.
Yeah.
Right.
If you ain't in that clique, and it's very cliquish out here. If you ain't in that clique or you ain't with that group or whatever it is, it's
so it's not one of those
things.
Shoot
your shot, but
it's not one of those things. It's not one of those things where you could just like walk into a network and just say like, look, I have these ideas that I feel like they could really polish up what's happening now. Because like when you mentioned Lifetime, I used to love watching Lifetime movies, but the ones that I've seen lately, they're kind of terrible. Like I can tell within like the first maybe 5-10 minutes that it's gonna be a dub, and it just seems like they're not even trying. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're not even trying as far as the concepts.
Even their titles,
the titles are so stupid.
Like,
did you see the thing on Tubi? The Grinch that stole bitches.
Mom kills son. That's the title.
Did you see that though
yes.
on Tubi?
Yes.
The Grinch that stole bitches. My flabbers.
That sounds like something I'd write.
No, but
facts.
Yo, honestly, I know I'm just meeting you today, but I doubt that if you wrote it, it would be that terrible.
No. Ab is witty.
No, because even Didi, when we were asking her,
he steps outside the box with a lot of things.
She said, I think it's pretty easy for him. He can make up a small story very quickly. His imagination is through the roof, and he's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's one thing to like make something kind of be funny, but then you have like these titles and like I said, these concepts for movies that are just like it's a waste of time because it's so ridiculous. Like again, the Grinch that stole bitches.
So the issue isn't the Grinch stole bitches is actually pretty funny.
It's
but
funny,
the issue is
the trailer was terrible. I can't.
Yes, but the issue isn't that the talent isn't out there or that you have good ideas out there.
Right.
We're working with a different model now. The model now is streaming. Right. So what before you should get a Lifetime movie and you get once a week or once a month. Yeah. Now they need volume. So they're pumping out whatever.
Right.
So what happens is that you give them a script, you're confined to this budget, which is $200,000, possibly $500,000, which before it would have been like $2 million or something like that. And then now they're just pumping it out because the attention span of people is really short. Yeah. So you're dealing with volume now. And anything, it's like, I keep mentioning it, and I don't want to like disrespect their business, but it's McDonald's. It's the volume. Pump it out, pump it out, pump it out. Right. Once we know we can get this amount of money back, putting this amount of money in, having a 1 or 2 location shoot, and then you make your money back. Right. It's not about it being good anymore. That's left for when you get into another stratosphere of when you work your way up and you get into another stratosphere working with different people and the money comes in. And even that is kind of sketchy because everyone nowadays, most studios are making their money off of franchises. That's why Marvel is doing, it's got like 10, 12, 15 episodes of movies and shows. And that's why Fast and the Furious are on their 11th it's franchises.
Yeah.
That's what's making the studio money. Yeah. And because they're making the studios money, they have to put more money into that, which puts less money into art house products, into art house things, or something that's really good, something that I saw, I went to the screening of a show just a couple years ago, mind you, called The Blackening. Do you remember that? It was
The Blackening.
It was a comedy horror show.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really well done. Their budget was really low, but the hoops that they had to jump through to get to that, they took the money that they had and created something really good. And to me, it matched with anything as entertaining in terms of eyes on the screen, as some of these Marvel movies. It was like it was really captivating just to watch. That's why these Saw shows move money after. Because that's what they're looking for right now. Right. If anyone's listening and they're trying to get in the business, people are looking for thrillers. Yeah. People are looking for holiday movies, and any sort of crime drama series. Those are the 3 things that are on the slate of everyone right now looking for who's trying to get a project off. If you have a thriller, because thrillers are cheap to make. You don't need name actors. You just need a lot of violence and a lot of blood. Be creative with it. The same thing with these street gangster movies. The same thing with those. That's what people are looking for because that's the audience that people are going for.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Again, I would love for you to get some of your own projects off the ground. Like maybe hook up with some investors and start funding your own stuff because playing the game is like. You get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? You get tired of playing the game and you want to be able to do things the way you want to do it. And see your vision come through the way you want to, see it come through.
But then it's also annoying that there's so much more out there, aside from who you mentioned earlier, like the Tarantinos and Spike Lee and all these, these dope directors. We always say I love seeing the underdogs kind of come out and really make a name for themselves, especially, with music, it's a little bit different. I feel like there's so much talent out there, but a lot of it is overlooked. But when it comes to movies in particular, I remember there was a time where there were 10, 15, 20 movies out at one time, and everybody was rushing to try to find anything. And it's now it's very scarce. It's hard to put out a good film and then people actually enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said before, I haven't seen a really, really great horror movie, and then here came Sinners. And I enjoyed Sinners. I went to go see it twice. You know what I mean? I just think it was just well constructed.
But look at the backing. Look at the money behind it.
The money in the backing is one thing. But the thing is, even without the money in the backing, somebody like Abdul or other screenwriters, they're really dope. They have these ideas and they're slept on because it's so hard to get into those. Like he said, to go into those.
Yeah.
doors, to get into those bar mitzvahs. You gotta be there.
What's next on your agenda, man? What's next on your agenda?
Next on my agenda is working on the series of Three Blind Mice.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie I wrote. So this just happens to be all Baltimore related. For whatever reason, Baltimore is calling me, but Three Blind Mice is based out in Baltimore. And I worked on that, and they came back around, the producers and everybody said, we're going to work on the next episode. They're actually self-producing and shooting the next episodes to put out there. But around a couple of years ago, I got hired to write a screenplay called Nickel about a heist that happened in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
And they recently called me and said, hey, we're going into production with this. We have blah, 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 blah. So those two particular projects I'm working on. I also wrote, the reason I'm in LA right now is because I got hired to write a memoir for a woman named Leonelle McCann.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm out here working on the project with her. And while I was out here, I wrote my own novel because I had time. Because once you get, book writing is a different animal in terms of the structure of how you write. And then it's heavy on the front end. But once you start getting to the edited part, you have more time because you're just editing. So I'm working on my own project. So I have a book out there that I'm trying to get into the hands of publishing houses and agents, and which are all in New York, all the book agents and things like that.
Right.
So that's what I'm working on at the moment. But, of course, trying to get more projects of mine out there, more working with whoever I can get, worked with. I am okay. So this is going to sound really, really bougie, and I don't mean it to come across as bougie. I really don't. I put enough work in the game that there's certain stuff I'm not going to work on anymore. Like there's certain budgets that I just can't do no more.
Right.
I've given enough. I've done enough free. I've given up enough time. I've given enough mental energy that I'm like, all right. And it's not just the money. It's like I can't stay in this space if I want to progress.
Right.
There's a guy. You ever see the TV show Poker Face? It's on Peacock.
That's my That's Sandy's favorite show.
Poker Face? Is that
yes.
new?
I love it. Yes.
I saw the trailer.
Natasha, I forgot the lead actress is Natasha something.
I have to see it.
Yeah, Natasha. I forgot what her name is. But that guy, the guy who wrote that, who works on the producers and directs, he started off with a movie called Brick. And Brick was literally about a brick of cocaine, and he self-funded it. I think it was $800,000 or whatever it is. Got actors and was so shot well and so well produced that moved him up the ladder to work on The Brothers Bloom. And that moved him up the ladder to work on a bunch of these other projects. Like if you look at the guy, I forgot the guy's name, Jonah something or whatever his name is, but he was able to move up the ladder from starting with an idea. The man had been shot the best. It was really well. Camera angles might not have been the best, but you saw what the guy could do.
Right.
And he was able to move up the ladder. A lot of us, specifically Black people, you can see what we can do, but they won't allow us to move up the ladder. And sometimes you got to say no to where you're at and just wait it out to move up the ladder. Because you're just going to get pigeonholed to this kind of concept of what you can do. So that's where I'm at right now. There's like certain stuff I just been like, yeah, it's cool. I appreciate you.
Right.
If you want help giving notes, I'll read it or something like that. But I can't put my name on it because if I do, it's just going to keep me in the same space, and I want to go someplace else.
Facts.
Yeah.
So.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm looking at the cast right now. I saw the trailer for Natasha Lyonne. She's from Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
Also with
Orange is the New Black, yeah.
Dasha Polanco and Adrian Brody. This cast is sick. Nick Nolte.
Sick, yeah. Now look at the director, producer, the guy who produced it. I think his name is Rain something. Rain something, whatever it is. But that guy,
Judith Lighting.
He started off I remember seeing his first movie called Brick, and I was really impressed by it. But it was just something you just saw. It was self-independent because it just looked like it was independent.
Yeah, man.
And he went from 800,000 to now his budget's like 75 million or 100 million.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, that's
exactly
crazy.
Oh, Rain Johnson.
Rain Johnson.
Yeah.
Rain Johnson. He does a lot. Brothers Bloom I thought was really good. He's done a lot of really good stuff. That's another guy I'd love to work with because he's he likes doing heist movies, and he's almost like a Tarantino guy in terms of how he structures the story. They're not linear.
Right.
Sometimes they jump time frames. So.
And Natasha's actually a writer on that too. She's actually a writer as well. That's great.
writing means something different these days.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you can say I'm a writer because you just
yeah.
ask for the credit.
Right. Yeah.
You can say I want a writer's credit, and you get the credit and say you're a writer, but that doesn't mean you actually were in the room writing.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. So yeah. My last question, because I know time is ticking, but my last question is: do they put like a time? So you got a time frame on these things. So right now, if your agent called and said, "Look, we need you to write 3 episodes for this TV show," right? So is it like a time frame? Like you got to get in the room, to yourself and like bang it out real quick?
Most episodes, whether it be a half hour or an hour, half hours are easier because it's just 22 pages. So I'll break it down. Half-hour show is about 22 pages of writing, and it's not full pages. It's like a script. It's a final draft, anything like that. An hour is like 44 pages, like 44 minutes, something like that. So you go in a room, ideas are getting pitched, you land on a story. First 2 days, skeletons are broken down. You got 3 days to write, like a day and a half to write the first draft, which is like your white pages, and then you go to, they change the color page based on the color of the page that you're giving them. The script itself change based on how far along its progress. You have white pages, you have yellow pages, you have whatever the pages are. So in a week, you can go from nothing to being shot. And if you're like a machine, like something like the Cosby shows, the ones who are like a machine, they get in and out in 3 days. The cast has their rehearsals. For the writer part, once you're past the idea, okay, you're gonna write this, we're pretty much given like a day, maybe 2 days at most, because it has to go into production that week.
Wow,
that's crazy.
So because if you start on a Monday, they shoot live studio audience on a Thursday or Friday. If it's a studio thing, so by Wednesday, the script has to be given to the writers who have maybe a couple of days to rehearse or whatever, look it over, and then it's shot. If it's a studio show, if it's one like CSI or one of those that's a different product, because those like two camera shoots, which is a different. You have to learning how to write 2 camera shoots instead of one. It's a different thing. Which anyone, if you want to get on a TV show, learn how to write for 2 cameras, and all it has to do with the transition from one camera to another, dialogue moving from here to here. But it's it's about, you get about a week for most studio, shows.
Man.
Half hours, and those are in and out, and they're longer too. Streaming is different. Streaming is way different. Streaming, they shoot it like movies. If you're going to go back to a certain location, all the scripts that have that location, you shoot there, and then you move on to the next. And they most might be for different episodes. So if I'm going to shoot at Norm's house, and it's a week, and I'm at Norm's house for episode 1 and episode 5 and episode 6, those 3 at Norm's house are going to be shot at one location at one time, because I don't want to move the cameras, and I don't want to move location because that costs money. They'll shoot all at one time, and then they'll break it up into the different episodes. So that's shot more like a movie than it is a studio project, which is writing, get it done, cast go over it, make your punch ups, they shoot it, live studio audience, and then rinse and repeat for the next week. So, but they don't do many of those anymore. Most stuff's shot like for streaming services.
Right.
Wow. See, I knew who to have on the show to bring the info. You know what I'm saying?
Break it on down.
Because people always ask, can y'all do a show about this? Can y'all do a show? Now we did a show about this. You kind of broke it down, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, man, anything you get new or anything you trying to promote, whatever, please feel free to, you family. So, yeah, hit us up. We'd love to have you back on. Anything new you start working on, whatever it is, man, just let us know.
Yeah.
Because definitely, I know we had some listeners tonight that was writing everything down.
For real.
I do have an idea based on something I heard you guys say. I want to do the Bitches of Christmas Past and shoot it for Tubi. It's about a guy who sees all his old bitches in one night. And his first bitch comes up to him, shows him what happened,
Oh, Jesus.
Don't do it.
I put money, I can get it on Tubi.
But it'll probably be hilarious. You have to see the trailer. If you get a chance, go to Tubi and look it up. And the trailer was horrendous. I'm sorry. I laughed at it because it's funny, and then the soundtrack is even more funnier.
I couldn't believe it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I do have free days,
You watch the funny ones?
No, I go on Tubi. I mean, listen.
Oh,
like
no,
I said,
I've given a few of them a chance.
I mean, we're on Tubi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Tubi has a lot
Tubi
of
got
classics
money.
on there. Tubi has a lot of classics on there. They're back.
Tubi is, people don't know, Tubi is Fox.
Fox, exactly. And I realized
Tubi
that
got
I was
money.
like, yesterday years old, one of my friends told me, he's like, you know, that's bad. And I had no idea.
Everything on Tubi is not bad.
Yeah.
The thing was that everybody just had nothing but bad things to say about Tubi. So at first, I do admit, I was just like, I don't even care to even go on. But then once I heard, I was like, wait. And I've been watching movies left and right.
There are Tubi junkies, straight up Tubi junkies that just all day. You know what I'm saying?
Those titles.
So the Tubi model, just to allow people to understand the Tubi, and I'll get it really quick. The Tubi model is eyes on the screen because it's free. And once you get eyes on the screen, you get people's information. And once you got people's information, I can sell that stuff.
Right.
Right.
So I can make money just giving you something free. I get your information and then sell it to someone else. And then sell your information to someone else. That's a different business model.
Right.
Like that's a whole nother. I'm selling information. I'm selling your information. That's a different business model than someone who's trying to make money off the shows.
Right.
So.
Yeah, because I look at, oh my God, what is his name? What's the group? Not Another Bad Creation. What's his name? Marcus something. Oh my God. They was in that group.
Oh, Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston.
Yeah.
What group was he?
Oh, Immature.
IMX.
IMX.
Immature. He has tons of Tubi movies.
Oh yeah.
He
plenty.
killing it.
Plenty. He killing it. Literally or figuratively?
Nah, he's
What's his company called? It's called something real. Actually, him and Chris Stokes.
Yes.
Him and Chris Stokes work together.
Chris Stokes.
Footage Films. That's the company's called Footage Films.
Yes.
I actually spoke to someone in that company.
Anyway.
No, his sister is, remember Trouble? The rapper. She used to be called by her name by Trouble.
Yes.
She was in, that's Chris Stokes' sister. And I remember trying to pitch an idea to her at one time, but they work for Footage Films, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. But every movie I turn,
I've seen the little icons. And stuff. I was like,
yeah, he got a lot of films, a lot of projects on. And you know who I see in a lot of projects now? What was the girl, the little girl from My Wife and Kids? She's all grown up now. Parker McKenna.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen her in every movie now, man. But listen, man, look, keep doing your thing, bro, because you living out your dream. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, anytime you wake up in the morning and do something you're passionate about, it's a beautiful thing.
That's a beautiful thing. I just can't wait till you like get your actual big thing, because I would love to see like what his brain can actually put together. You know what I'm saying? Like because I know it's gonna be. Insane.
Well, it's coming.
It's
coming because he been rocking out for a minute.
And
even Abdul was even like one of the catalysts for even like with BKS when he used to get us a lot of guests and everything when we was first starting and everything. Now you know how it's different now. People are calling us to get on the show now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, he used to be like, yo, I got this person, blah blah blah, and he used to get a lot of guests on and whatever. And he had started with us, as well as James LeGrand, another good person. We're going to have him on the show too.
Okay.
We got to get James on. But yeah, man. I mean, As been fam for a minute. I saw his growth, man. And I'm very proud of you, brother. Very proud.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. I saw you. I think there's a pause in there somewhere, but see my growth.
Anyway. You know what? Ain't nothing changed with you, bro.
It was the slow realization for me. I'm sorry.
Nothing changed.
No.
Listen, man. Again, yo, nothing changed with Ab.
Oh, jeez.
But definitely, bro. I'm definitely gonna stay in touch with you, man. And
absolutely.
Yeah. Again, man. Anything you want to come on and just talk about or whatever like that, feel free to hit me up. And we wish you nothing but the best, bro.
Absolutely.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Yes. Any supporters out there, I'm always, anyone listening, because your audience is you got a big audience and scans of different people. So anyone looking for work and you got a substantial budget, most willing to work, because this, like I said, this game you could be on the highs, lows, but the one thing that really moves this industry that no one talks about is Black content. We really move this machine. So
Facts.
We need to get paid like we were ones to move this machine.
No doubt. Absolutely. But listen, y'all heard it from the man himself. And again, man, well, thank you for coming on the Storm Warning Show. Keep rocking out. I'm definitely gonna be talking to you off air. You know, and yo, man, y'all can still get his book too. By the way,
yes,
you can still go on Amazon and get his book.
Absolutely,
still on there.
And it's definitely it's a good read. It really is a good read. Again, it's called Ignorance is Contagious. Stories by Abdul Majid. And shout out to my brother James LeGrand too on the check-in. No doubt. Again, man, appreciate you, brother.
It was a pleasure.
No, thank you.
Yep, keep rocking.
Appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Of course.
All right.
Once again, that was Abdul Majid, author, writer, film producer, all of that. Y'all make sure y'all follow him too.
Mm-hmm.
Follow him. He's on IG, Facebook, all of that. Whatever. Just don't follow him personally. Follow him via social media.
Give him something to write about for sure.
Yeah, for real. I'll tell it all.
It's all good. For real.
Peace out, bro.
Later.
Bye. That is funny.
Yeah. Definitely. Shout out to everybody on check-in, man. Hold on.
Good conversation.
Yeah. Definitely good combo. And a lot of people that's interested in writing, he definitely gave him some insight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he gave a lot of insight into a lot of things tonight, man. I'm glad I had him on the show.
I've been getting the itch lately to, like, put together a script.
Oh, you know, we get together, do something. This is going to be something crazy.
Collectively, we both been through enough to put something together that would be hilarious.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
Absolutely. Now, you know we want to talk about some topics.
Yes. What you got?
We got some time left into the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to, I'm going to the relationship thing.
Okay.
So today's women, right? You're in a relationship. Would you ever get into a point in your relationship where it's like you be like, I'm not cooking for my man. I'm not cooking for my husband.
I don't know. Go ask you a woman. I'm just kidding.
You stupid.
I just kidding, everybody. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. Because I want to bring this clip up,
Uh-huh.
right? Because I think he divorced her.
He left.
Yeah, he asked for a divorce, whatever. But I'm gonna play this clip, and then we're gonna talk about this because I want to know how y'all really feel about this.
Yes.
Here's the clip.
So my husband decided to drain our joint bank account and leave me after so much controversy on my videos. So on my main page, I made a video about how I didn't want to cook breakfast for my husband because I didn't want to go out of my way from making scrambled eggs to making a fried egg for him. And I said that he could do it himself. I don't cook for my husband. I never have, and I'm not going to be starting today. I'm sorry. I guess he got, wind of the videos, and yeah, he drained our bank account, and he has told me that I have to leave. At first, I thought he was the one that's going to be gone and that I was going to be able to stay here, but he returned and he said that I need to pack up my things and go. I told him absolutely not because I have children, and me and my children are not going to be in the street, so I told him that he has to evict me. And the one that gave him this idea of leaving me was his birth giver. Yes. His mother was the one that gave him the grand idea to leave me. After 15 years. It's honestly ridiculous and disgusting that this is even happening right now. So my husband decided to drain...
Okay.
There was a whole part missing from that. She said...
Mm-hmm.
She was actually cooking at the time, and she said, my husband's pissed off because I said I wasn't cooking for him. I'm cooking for me and my daughter. If he wants to, there's a McDonald's up the block, or he can cook himself, but I'm not cooking for him because he knew from the very beginning, blah, 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 blah. Then she goes into that whole spiel. And I think I sent that to you, and the caption read, is it crack that she's smoking?
Right.
Because, what are you talking about?
Well, here's the thing. And I don't want to sound old school.
Yeah, we're not saying you got to be barefoot and bring it in the kitchen and all that good stuff.
But I'm saying like
what are you
this,
talking
right?
about?
I think everybody in a relationship, right, has a lane and plays a role. So my whole thing is, if you know your man is working hard or whatever, and he's out there in these streets trying to get money, whatever, and he comes home, whatever, men do expect like a good meal or what's to eat. And I'm not saying it again to sound old school, chauvinistic or whatever like that. But I get it. Yeah, we could go to Burger King or Wendy's or whatever like that and spend money and get something to eat if we get hungry. But most of the men I know, when they get home, they want a home-cooked meal.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong for saying that?
I mean, not
Keep
necessarily.
it 100. Y'all talk to me. Am I wrong for saying that when a man comes home or whatever, he would like a home-cooked meal?
Honestly, for me, I really don't think that she actually told them from the very beginning, like she said. Oh, I told them from the very beginning, I don't cook, but da 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 da. Because I don't know. I just don't see two people that are gonna be married, right? I don't see a man, again, and like you said, not saying that it's from a chauvinistic, approach or whatever, but
Right.
I don't see a man being comfortable and okay with being with somebody who says, I'm never gonna cook for my husband or whatever the case may be. Because nowadays we have men that cook as well, right? And sometimes, I've been guilty. I've overplayed my part. And it's only because I love to cook. I love to cook for the person that I'm with. I love to see the person happy. There's just the nurturer in me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But it was just the way she approached it. Like, just the way she was like, oh, I'm not going, da-da-da-da-da. I'm only going to cook for me and my daughter, whatever. Like, you're his wife.
Right.
You're his wife.
Right.
Point blank.
That ain't your boyfriend.
That's not your boyfriend. That's not somebody you messing with
Yes.
or whatever. And we do that for less. That's what I'm saying. A lot of women, we do that for people who aren't, men who aren't our husbands.
Facts.
I've done it plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Casually dating somebody and they coming over, I'm cooking you a meal because I want to eat with you and I want to feed you. That's just my thing. But to be somebody's wife and then say, I'm not cooking for my husband, he could go to McDonald's, is insane. Especially if he's paying all the bills. Like, she look like she one of them at-home wives that doesn't do anything and just takes care of the kids. The least you can do is cook a damn meal.
Yeah, I just
didn't like her attitude behind the whole thing.
Yeah, so,
I didn't like it.
She said he cleaned out the bank account and
Drained
left.
it. Not cleaned it, drained it.
Drained it, and he's asking for a divorce. And he's like, the one that put the ideals in his head was his mom. Listen, men's mother want to see them with somebody that's going to take care of them like they kind of took care. I hate to say it like that, too. But men's mother is like, well, if he's going to be with somebody, he's going to be with somebody that's similar to me.
Right.
That cares about his best interests. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes that could be a little bit iffy too, because there are some mothers that are very like where they don't understand, like, that's your son, not your man, and they just have these weird kind of like I've been in a couple of situations.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Right, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, where they're extreme.
Yeah, they're extreme, but they're very much always stepping into things that they don't belong in, and they could actually like mess up a situation. You know what I mean? Like that brainwashing, all that other stuff. We ain't talking about that. But I don't see any mother that would want their son coming home. I mean, and again, this is a one-sided thing because we're not hearing his side of the story, but we don't know how he takes care of her, if he does, if he doesn't. You know what I mean? So to come home from work or whatever situation may be, and you just expect him to eat, and your wife is cooking but saying you can't have any of this food, eso locura. That's a little crazy, mommy. That's a little crazy. I'm just saying.
I don't know how y'all feel about it.
I'm just saying. I just feel like there's a lot of women who don't cook, right? And they say from the look, I don't cook. I'm not a cooker. I'll learn or whatever. And some men are okay with it. Some men are like, whatever. I love you. I want to be with you. We work it out. I just feel like the way she was coming off it seemed kind of sus.
All right.
Seemed kind of sus. I would have left her too.
You
gonna make some chicken and not give me a piece of chicken? We fighting.
All right. Here's my next thing, right? So I gotta ask you this, right? So, just say you and your mate, or whatever. You and your mate, y'all planning a vacation, right?
Yes.
And he's like, "Sweetie, the vacation's gonna cost $3,000."
Wow.
Right?
Yes.
So he's like, I'm gonna try to save up for it. You save up for it too, and we're gonna go on vacation.
Okay. Excuse me.
So he got his $1,500. You ain't got your $1,500. The vacation clock is ticking. So he's like, well, okay, you don't have your share. I'm still gonna go on the vacation.
As he should.
Is he wrong? Let's talk about that. So the reason why I brought that up, so man goes on solo vacation after girlfriend couldn't afford her share. Is he wrong for still going?
I don't think he's wrong. I don't think he's wrong. Okay, so it kind of goes into the situation like when you say, when we have discussions about dating, right? how you have all these, these videos going out about these women not being happy with where men take them and those sort of stuff, right?
Right.
My mom raised me with the whole idea of Dutch, right? Like
Dutch. Wow.
Dutch.
Going Dutch.
Like her thing was, if somebody invites you to go out, technically in her mind, her thing was like, if a man invites you out, he's taking you out. But always have money in your pocket. I don't care if it's $20, $30, $10, whatever. Because if something happens and something happens with his credit card or something goes wrong, at least you can pay for the tip or you be able to pay for the meal if something goes wrong, right? Nowadays, we see a lot of videos like that where men are testing women, where they go, damn, my car's not working, or they give the wrong card that says it's declined. So she's going to be like, don't worry, babe, I got it. That's how they test women to see if she stand up that way, right? I always say, come with your own. But I also do strongly believe that if I say, yo, babe, let's go to the movies. I want to go to the movies. Let's go to the movies. Meet me tomorrow, we'll go to the movies, right?
Right.
I would expect for him to be under the impression that I'm taking him out because I invited you. You get what I'm saying? I made the plan. Or if I say, we're going to go to dinner tonight, and you have no idea about it, I'm not going to then sit there and say, while we're at dinner, so that's going to be $35. Nobody's doing, so unless you say, you have a conversation and you say, I think we should go on vacation. Look, it's going to cost this, that, and the third for 2 people to be that. Can you afford this? Have the conversation. Can you do this? Or if not, then it's cool.
All right.
But you can't automatically assume that somebody's going to pay for something like that.
I kind of disagree with you because I think he's wrong to still go.
You think he's wrong?
I think he's wrong to still go.
But that's the thing. We're only hearing that side of the story. I can't go by.
But here's the thing. If she couldn't afford her share,
if that was a conversation.
So
that's it. That's the only thing. They didn't give nothing else? No backstory?
There was no backstory.
Oh, you can't really go by that.
But if she don't have her share, then okay, help her out. Put towards it. Whatever, or prolong it a little bit until you can help her with her share. You know,
maybe he didn't have it to help her. Maybe he just had his portion.
All right, but I think you got to put the vacation on pause. Like, for instance,
so you're saying he's wrong for still going.
If that's me and Sandy,
right,
and she didn't have it, and I had mine. And initially we discussed that it cost $3,000. I'm like, I'm gonna get $1,500, whatever you want to get $1,500, and she didn't have it. Then let's put it on pause.
I get that
until we both have it.
Yeah.
I think he's wrong for still going. That's me personally.
I get it.
He's wrong.
I get it. Yeah, but again, I just when you only
shout out to Tasha Folk Wise.
It wasn't like, hey Tasha, I just said some love. I just feel like. I don't know.
Tasha agrees.
So Tasha, she said that's rather cheap, though. What's rather cheap? I agree, Norman. I would, the same in reverse. Yeah. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm the type of person that if I know that I can't afford to do anything, I'm going to say it off the bat. You say, I think we should go to dinner. My first initial thing, this is me as a Keisa, as a person, I'm like, that sounds nice, but honestly, I don't have it this week. I just pay bills. I just pay rent. I'm going to say it. And if the person says, no, I got it. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear you a bum. You a bum later.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. We don't know what the conversation was about. So if somebody says, I think we should do X, Y, and Z, it's going to cost this much, right? That's when the other person should speak up and say, I don't think I'll be able to pull pull that. So maybe next time, right? So if they both agree to say maybe next time, should the person then be obligated to stay home if they still can go away if they want to? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
I don't know. I
get you.
He want to go on vacation? Okay, go on vacation. He got the money. But if it was something that you guys planned together, and it was like a big thing, like, oh, we said we're gonna go on vacation, and then something happened where one of y'all doesn't have it. If the other person has it, then I would say, yes, it's wrong that you went by yourself. Because if you had it to cover for both, especially if it's like an all-inclusive type of thing.
What's up, Jabir?
Pay for the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both go. Have a good time. I'm sure she'll pay it forward the next time if she has it, if she's that type of woman.
No doubt. All right.
I don't know. That's just my 2 cents.
So.
I would tell the dude, just go ahead. You got it. Go. Have a good time.
So I'm going to segue. I'm going to go into a whole another topic.
Okay.
Have you ever been to a funeral And, you know, they give everybody a chance to go up there and speak. They give people from the family.
And sometimes they shouldn't, yes.
Yeah, and then a person just totally changes the whole energy of the funeral and blacks out and starts saying some real personal stuff.
Yes, I've seen it.
I don't know, like, I'm going to be honest. I just don't feel as though that the person lying in that coffin wants the negativity.
They be like, hold up now.
Wants the negativity at their funeral.
Right, but that's why you should be very careful about who you have in charge of your services.
So
I'm gonna have a list.
in this
of people who
case,
can't come.
in this case, somebody's mother had passed away, and they had the son go up there and speak. Right, they had the young son go up there and speak. Look in your eye. Nah. So I'm gonna run the clips like a 40-second clip. I'm gonna run the clip, but we gotta talk about this. Do you feel as though he just spoke his mind? Do you feel as though it was appropriate or inappropriate?
Okay.
Here's the clip.
Jabir, am I saying his name? Jabir Legrand. He said, Dee Graham, laugh a lot. What's up, cuzzo? Just seeing this. Guess I missed it. I'll have to rewatch
shout out
the
to
replay. He
Jabir.
said,
Yeah,
what's good, Norm?
Yeah, that's fam.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna run the clip.
Okay.
Right. So again, this is a funeral. He's speaking at his mom's funeral, and he, you know, they gave him the mic, and here's the clip.
I'm scared.
Listen carefully.
Okay.
I don't even know why your my mama never liked your I don't even know why you here. My mama nor my uncle likes you. Why are y'all here? And everybody, y'all. My mama never liked y'all from the start. Beginning, middle, or end. Matter of fact, all four. Y'all don't make me cuss again. All four of y'all get the now. Get out! Now!
Are you serious?
Dude,
oh,
are you serious?
My God.
Y'all was there for my mama though. I don't even know why your my mama never liked your I don't even know why you here. My mama nor my uncle likes you. Why are y'all here? And everybody, y'all. My mama never liked y'all from the start. Beginning, middle, or end. Matter of fact, all four. Y'all don't make me cuss again. All four of y'all get the now. Get out! Now!
Are you serious?
Dude,
oh,
are you serious?
My God.
Y'all was there for my mama though.
Jesus. Woo!
Please tell me that was a skit.
Nah.
Please tell me that was a skit.
Nah. There was actually more. They showed the crowd.
Tasha said, oh, shit. Holy cow. Wait a minute.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong for speaking how he feel?
It was funny, though. Because you know what's so funny? I could be wrong, but I could really see Ori doing something like that. And just let everybody rip. That's crazy. But honestly speaking, all jokes aside, I feel like people, there's a high level of audacity when it comes to funerals especially or whatever. And I feel like there's a time and a place for everything, right? But I just feel like if you know that you didn't mess with that person like that, right?
Mm.
And you know, as parents, whatever, you know, we have our relationship with our kids. We tell them certain things, whatever the case may be. We know good and goddamn going well who should be there and who shouldn't be there.
Right.
And it just it baffles me how people know I ain't really mess with her like that, whatever. Or she was funny styles or sus and she was the op and whatever. But you showing up, sitting there like you care. Because people do that. People do that knowing that everybody knows that you sus. And they will sit in your face and try to act like, oh, I'm just here to pay respect. For what? You didn't mess with me in life. Why you here?
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, it's a time and a place for anything, but for everything. But I feel like he was at his wit's end. Like, yo, like y'all was disrespectful. I don't know why. He said my mama nor my uncle didn't like you. Yo, it was a stare down after he said. I would have
So,
been laid
all right,
out.
so
Laid out.
So you feel as though he just spoke his piece. He spoke his mind.
Put it like this.
Telling him to get out.
Because I know it's inevitable, and I don't really like talking about it though. But let's just say it was your time, right? Would you want people that didn't really mess with you like that to be there acting like they give a shit that you gone?
I don't think I would care.
You wouldn't care?
I'd be like this.
No. Stop.
No, I'm just saying.
They don't put the hands up that high no more. Stop it.
I'd be like this.
That's what I was at funeral. But what I'm saying is, I'm going to keep it a buck. I told my whole family I am putting together a list of people, like, if you wasn't even like that, don't come crying after. I don't want you stepping foot in mine, and I'm dead serious. No pun intended. I told Justin and Orby, I said, if I happen to go before everybody, I'm going to have a list of people that I do not want there.
I'm going to ask you off air if somebody's on that list. I'll ask you off air.
Oh, God.
But anyway.
Nah, let me tell you something. I don't play that.
Man, listen.
Don't come. Because if it's like that, don't come. Because you being fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you being
Right.
fake in life, and you going to come and live with my body and be fake more.
Right.
For all we know, then people probably came over and was like, I'm glad you gone, mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying some ill crap. Like, nah.
Now, the next thing is, I want y'all to listen to
He
this.
said how he felt. Sorry, shorty.
I want y'all to listen to this audio real good.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a news story out where the two sons tried to kill the parents.
Oh, my God, yes.
Where they tried it, they didn't succeed because
Okay.
they ended up in court or whatever.
Tortured those parents.
But they tried to kill the parents.
Oh, my God.
And I want y'all to listen to this.
That
And
made
this
my
is the,
hair
this is the
stand
world.
up. Mhm.
This is the world that we live in now. This is
Yes.
the world that we live in now. And
That's terrible.
yeah, so listen to the clip and let's talk about this.
Gwinnett County 911, what's the location of the emergency? Yes, please send someone to not house my children. They're trying to kill me. What do you mean that your children are trying to kill you? They've attacked me and my husband. They drugged us with Xanax. They've attacked us. And they're trying to kill us. Okay, so my husband has distracted them, and I was just able to get to the phone. Please hurry. Just down the phone with me, okay? Please. And you said your husband has restrained them? He's distracted them so I could get to the phone. Please hurry, please. Just down the phone with me. How old are the children? They're 22 and 17. Please. Okay, how did they try and kill you, ma'am? They're trying to strangle us and shoot us, and they put Xanax in our food, and they thought we were asleep. They tried to attack us. They beat me up. They beat him up. They're trying to kill us. How you know it was Xanax? Because that's what they said after they started attacking us. That's what they said. Okay. Please hurry, please. All right, they're on their way, okay? Okay. Would you like me to stay on the phone with you, ma'am? Sure you can. Let me try and lock my bedroom door. Yeah, I want you to lock your door, okay? I just heard them say, where did Mom go? They headed upstairs now. Hello? The police are on their way. It's on their way. Hello?
Jesus Christ. That's why it made my stomach so sick.
That's why when you're 17, you got to get out.
Yo.
You got to go get your own place. These kids are
It's
next level.
Like these kids, yeah, like they're seriously next level, and it's insane. Like, the saying is you should never want to bury your child, and these kids are out here murdering their parents. The big Tasha, please, because I just said it. I said, look at the ears on this child. What she said, the big-eared one looked like he up to no good anyhow. Yo, I can't with you, Tasha, please. No,
Oh, Jesus.
But seriously speaking, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, nothing pisses me off more than having to call 911, especially when there's an emergency. Like when I woke up,
She was asking too many questions.
she was asking way too many damn questions. When I woke up, and I was holding my mom's hand, and I realized that something was wrong. The day that she went into like a coma when she had an aneurysm, the amount of questions that these people ask you, it's like you can't just say, "What's your emergency?" I was literally like, my mom is. Her eyes are rolling back. She's biting her tongue. She's not responsive. I need an ambulance. Well, okay. Well, is she laying on her back? I need an ambulance. Like, how many times did I have to say I need a freaking ambulance? And I feel like all the time that they took to come get her, she could have got to the hospital and they could have saved her.
You know. Sometimes
it pisses me off.
Sometimes they do that to track to keep you on a longer.
Yeah, but my thing is like it shouldn't take that damn long.
They do ask too many questions.
They ask way too many questions. And that situation, she's saying they're trying to kill me. They put Xanax in our food. They beat us up. They da-da-da-da.
And she's asking about the Xanax. But how do you know it was Xanax?
Girl, if you don't get the police over here before these two kill me and my husband.
Right.
It's like you think about the amount of people who have lost their lives because of all these damn questions y'all keep on asking.
Yeah,
it seriously pisses me off.
Those were the Black Menendez brothers.
Yo.
Straight up. You see.
Oh, Ike and Dikey. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Looking like the dwarfs.
Yeah. They probably, hopefully they get life.
My God.
17 and 21.
What makes you want, like, especially if your parents are good to you, like, what makes you, these kids are crazy. But you know what it is all these affiliations and all these initiations and all stuff that these kids really go out of the limb to do sick-ish like that just to be a part of a gang and all that. It's not cool, man. That's craziness.
Listen.
You killing your parents? You trying to kill your parents?
Yeah. We got a lot to talk about next week on the Storm Warner Show. It's going to be a lot more topic-based, getting back to the topics and everything.
That's terrible.
But if there's something you would like us to specifically talk about, inbox either one of us or both of us.
To what?
Specifically.
You sound like you were having a hard time. It's like you said.
I said specifically.
I know, but the first time was kind of funny.
This is water now. I'm good.
You Pacific enough?
Yeah, just hit us up. Hit either one of us up, whatever, and tell us your topic ideas. If it's something you want to dive into, we'll definitely do it on the show.
Yes.
And everything. And again, we're here every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Yes. Tomorrow. Hurricane Kiss, DJ Stone on the General. We are at Frozen Fridays.
Karaoke.
Frozen Friday karaoke.
Yes.
At the American Legion, post 119.
Yes, 137 New Market Road in Dunellen.
Yes, the sounds and the vibes is by DJ Storm North and Hurricane Kiss.
Yeah,
we're going to bring the fun. Come on out, have a good time. Try to get there early so you can get your smack and rolls and some wings.
Yes.
And some wings. And listen, what I like about the spot, the drinks don't break your pocket.
They don't.
So, we got good bartenders, star tenders there. Tanya and Raquel.
Yes, shout out to the girls.
Yes. Shout out to Tom Murray, the owner of Smack and Rolls, and his wife Ray.
Shout out to Miss Terry and Mr. Pete.
Yes. Come on out to Frozen Friday karaoke tomorrow. Rock out with us. We start at 6:30 p.m. We go from 6:30 to 10:30, but
sometimes
listen,
we go past.
If we love the crowd and everybody's good, then we rock out a little later. All right, so come on out, have a good time with us tomorrow. Come on out.
People actually love the part when we sometimes say we're going to play a song, and while the song is playing, everybody get $5 shots, and it goes on for the duration of the song. It's always a good time. It's always good vibes.
Always a vibe.
Yes.
Always a vibe.
So bring somebody to bring somebody.
So that's tomorrow. Come on out, have a good time with us if you're in the area. All right? Also, next Saturday, August 16th, it's going down the Queen City Street Fair. Yes, presented by the city of Plainfield, and BKS is on the production as well. So come on out and have a great time at the Queen City Street Fair. It's going to be a lot of fun, y'all.
Located at City Hall, 515 Watchung Avenue from 4 p.m. to 10.
Yes. It's going to be food trucks, game booths, carnival rides, family fun, raffles, and more. And on the main stage, you got hosting comedian GL Douglas and comedian Sophia Negron. Yes. And look, all female DJ lineup, DJ Storm, DJ Lady Shay, and DJ KT. And also a nice line dance vibe with the line dance queen herself, Crystal Ballum.
Yes.
You're going to have the 40 plus Double Dutch Club. doing what they do, the Plainfield Vikings. It's going to be a good vibe, man, a great day of community. So come on out to the Queen City Street Fair. That's Saturday, August 16th, and it starts at 4 p.m. at City Hall, y'all. That whole area is going to be blocked off for nothing but fun and vibes, all right?
Yeah.
Now, Storm Norm and Hurricane Kiss is about to do the ultimate karaoke party. It is going down at the Plainfield Performing Arts Center. Yes.
Saturday, August 30th at 7 p.m.
They done messed up. They didn't let us in the doors, people. They didn't let us in the doors. Shout out to the city of Plainfield and the Performing Arts Center, PPAC. All right. It's going to be the ultimate karaoke party with DJ Storm Norm and Hurricane Kiss. That's August 30th. Starts at 7 p.m.
Yes.
It's going to be food, vibes up in there and everything like that. We may have a mimosa bar and everything. And come on up and just have a good time. It's going to be free admission. Free. You heard the word, free admission.
Yes.
But it's going to be the ultimate karaoke party. So we want all people to come that like to get up there and do karaoke and have a little fun and sing their song, get a little silly. It's just going to be a great vibe of music and vibes the whole night. It's the ultimate karaoke party. And guess what? I'm going to have 3 viewing screens. So 3 screens. And, you know, one going to be right in front of me, one going to be on the side, one going to be on the other side. So it's going to be 3 viewing screens as well. It's the ultimate karaoke party at the Plainfield Performing Arts Center with DJ Storm Norm and Hurricane Kiss. August 30th. Save the date. Starts at 7 p.m. All right? And the Plainfield Performing Arts Center is located at 724 Park Avenue, right in Plainfield.
Yes.
All right? Free admission. Come on down and have a good time with us, y'all.
It's free, y'all.
Yes. Free.
Free.
All right? So, again, again, we will see y'all tomorrow at Frozen Friday Karaoke.
Yes.
Yep. And we want again, thank everybody for rocking out with us. We'll see y'all next week on the Storm Warning Show. All right? You know what it is. And like we always say, this show's never about us.
It is always about you.
Because you are the next best kept secret. We out of here, people. Good
We
night.
love y'all.
God
Thank
bless.
y'all for tuning in.
Yes. Storm Warning Show would like to thank our special guests, author, writer, film producer, Abdul Majid. And why did my voice go just like that?